All right.
We're now out of recess and continuing with our board of zoning appeals item.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The first item we have tonight for the Board of Zoning Appeals, we have 3 public hearings. The first one is a petition has been filed with the City of Richmond Hill by Alex Voss with Lamar Advertising, requesting a variance to Article 16, Section 16 development ordinance in order to erect a billboard in a C1 general commercial district. The property is located on Highway 17, mapping parcel 047 009. So in your package, you'll see the location map where it shows you this is in the shopping center where Flowers by Rose is located. It's an existing billboard. And they're proposing to remove that billboard and move it south 2 parcels. It's about 300 feet, I believe. There's some exhibits in there. And erect a new billboard at that location. And that one would be an electronic billboard as part of our billboard exchange program that we adopted with the recent changes to the UDO. They'll be removing a billboard located on Highway 17 between the CVS and Harrison's gas station. The applicant's here tonight if he would like to come speak about it.
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this petition? Please state your name.
Good evening, Alex Voss, Lamar Advertising. Happy to answer any questions you all might have.
Well, that will be later. This is just your application.
Okay. So as Randy laid out, it's an existing billboard in a C1 district out by the interstate. All we're asking to do is convert it to digital under the exchange program, and during that conversion, we'd like to move it 350 feet closer to the interstate onto 2 adjacent parcels. So.
Is there anyone here to speak against this petition? Thank you.
I'll add that the reason for the variance is the parcel that it's currently on is C1, and the parcel they want to put it on is C1, and they're only allowed in C3, so that's what the variance would be.
So is there any difference in the height?
We'll discuss that.
The next item for public hearing is a petition has been filed with the City of Richmond Hill by Sandstrom Companies LLC requesting a variance to Article 7, Section 7.2 of the Unified Development Ordinance on minimum setbacks and minimum lot area permitted in a C1 General Commercial District. Property is located at 2608 US Highway 17, mapping parcel 0531-011. So this is on 17 S&P Auto, and then there's the car wash right beside it. They're both on one parcel currently. The owner is wishing to divide the parcel into 2, separate the car wash from the auto repair business. But in doing so, they don't meet the minimum requirements for the size of the lots. And the first rendering we had, they didn't meet the side setback for the car wash. Second one we had, they just met it, so we'll get clarification on that. And there is a representative here tonight for Sandstrom Companies.
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this petition? You don't have to.
Okay, good. Then I'll have to. But Heather Sandstrom, I'm the owner, so.
Okay. Is there anyone to speak against this petition? Thank you.
And then the final item for a public hearing is a petition has been filed with the City of Richmond Hill by Amir Mustafa requesting a variance to Article 16, Section 16.10 of the Unified Development Ordinance on maximum size of building signs allowed in a C1 General Commercial District. Property is located at 9701 Ford Avenue, Suite 104 and 105, map and parcel 053004-04. This is located in the old Kroger Shopping Center to the right of the Goodwill Industries. And they have one small unit and one larger unit combining it together. And they are asking for a variance tonight on the size of the sign that's allowed for that area. I've also included a drawing for y'all to look at that was produced by them that shows a sign that meets the ordinance that would not require a variance.
Is there anyone anyone here to speak for or against this petition? Hearing none, I now declare the public hearing closed. We are now back into open session.
First item is a variance approval, disapproval of the petition filed with the city of Richmond Hill by Alex Moss with Lamar Advertising requesting a variance to Article 16, Section 16.10 of the Unified Development Ordinance in order to erect a billboard in a C1 General Commercial District. Property is located on Highway 17, map and parcel 047-009. So, you want to come forward and they have some questions for you?
So you heard my question, the height of the billboard for the digital is what is the plan for that? I mean, because are you catching traffic coming along 17 or you trying to also capture some I-95?
No, we're gonna be targeted towards I-95, it's only I-17, and it'll meet all your other zoning regulations as far as square footage, height, and then the updated International Building Code, which I believe is at 140 mile wind load right now.
Council, any other questions? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion, we approve the variance request from Alex Moss from our advertising.
Council member Scholar makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilmember Cox. All in favor? Motion carries.
Thank you all.
Item number 2 is approval, disapproval of the petition that's been filed with the city of Richmond Hill by Sandstrom Companies LLC requesting a variance to Article 7, Section 7.2 of the Unified Development Ordinance on minimum setbacks and minimum lot area permitted in the C1 General Commercial District. Property is located at 2608 US Highway 17, map and parcel 0531-011. So in your package, you'll see a copy of the plat that we're working with right now, and it shows on there, it's handwritten, the minimum requirements for the lot area and the side setbacks, what they are proposing.
Council, any questions? None? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Ward. Is there a second?
Oh, second.
Second by Councilmember Fussell. All in favor? The motion carries.
And then the last item I have is approval, disapproval of the petition that's been filed with the city of Richmond Hill by Amir Mustafa requesting a variance to Article 16, Section 16.10 of the Unified Development Ordinance on maximum size of building signs allowed in a C1 General Commercial District. Property is located at 9701 Fort Avenue, Suite 104-105, map and parcel 053-004-04. In your package, you'll see there's two renderings in your package, and then the one I gave you. So the two that's in your packet is what this variance is about. You'll see the bottom one is the one that they are requesting the variance for, where you have Richmond Hill Liquor over one unit, cold beer over the middle, and then wine and cigars all the way to the right. The main entrance to the building will be to the far left with an additional entrance in the middle unit. So that rendering is what they're requesting the variance for. The one above it meets the requirements, but they don't want to do that one. They want to do the bottom one. And then the one I gave you earlier also meets the requirements and is the preferred by staff because it meets all the requirements of the ordinance, dealing with location and size. It's over the main entrance to the business.
How do they feel about that one?
You told them they would not have to come before y'all for a variance if they just agreed to do that because it meets the ordinance. And they said, no, we want the first one that we have the variance request for. There's no one here. Oh, I'm sorry, we walked in, so the applicant.
I apologize.
Council, sir, if you please approach the podium and give us your name. Council has some questions for you.
So, my name is Amir Mustafa. I wasn't expecting I'm going to be that close to you or you that close, but I had my notes all put together. So second.
You're usually really not.
You, all of you do, great, amazing. There is one of the proposals that we have tried to get in there. It doesn't meet the actual,
This is the one that we wanted that doesn't meet.
that doesn't, this is actually the one I want.
You know, that one doesn't meet because it's so far apart.
So
And
far
that's the
apart.
one that was presented to us. It does.
That late one, yeah. So I don't know if you have copies of
Yeah, we
what
have copies.
we're talking about. There is one that has option A and option B. The top one, of course, doesn't meet, and we understand that it doesn't meet. But because of the location of that business and the shopping center, and how you have all of these columns are separated, almost similar to what the stand here is. it- If it was me, as far as Richmond Hill, and I've seen signs here in Richmond Hill, they all look balanced, they all look coexisting with the place and the surroundings of the place, of the shopping center. If I go with option B, it really looks like it's something that looks coming out of somewhere, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have the balance on the signage, it doesn't have anything that looks correct. It does meet the requirement and everything is okay for that one. But when you look at option A, automatically your eye will say, well, that looks a lot better because it's much better. And then there's one more option, and then we were asked to try to do something else, and I came up with the last option, where all of them, if we jumble all of them up together, they meet the requirement and everything is okay, but still, it doesn't look as good as what it should, for a shopping center like this that we're trying to lift up. It's part of Richmond Hill, and I'm pretty sure everybody wants the place to look correct and better than what the best way can be put up there. Simply, if I put the sign all together, it will meet the requirement, but if we stretch it out, because of that shopping center, we're asking for it to be permitted for us to finish them. Excuse my English, and I haven't been in front of people. I don't have a fright, but I do run out of breath when I get a fright.
Council, any easy questions?
No, I'll give you the easy questions. Basically, today, those are three separate stores, or
Right.
they were the three separate stores. Do you intend to remove the walls and make it one large
Yes, sir.
store
Yes, sir.
with two entrances?
I believe there is a second one coming in the future, I believe. Yes.
Sir, let me ask you, what do you think the detriment to your business would be with a sign like this? Would it?
Really, this is not the client I'm looking for. Definitely not the client that I would want to. I'm sure everybody would know for an area like this doesn't look right.
But it's saying the same thing.
But it's saying the same thing.
Well, I guess that's my question. Do you think you won't sell as much liquor, cold beer, wine, and cigars with this kind of sign as one that's stretched out, or is it all aesthetics?
It's basically for the looks of the whole shopping center, the whole area that we're in. Why would we want to make it look not the right thing, basically? Why would we want it to look like that? I'm sure anyone that's standing up here or looking at those photographs can tell what's nice and what's not.
Randy, what about the Richmond Hill on option A? The Richmond Hill is in the center rather than over there.
It can be done. It looks better, but the only reason that sign is right there, because when you look at a sign, you're walking up to that store, you're always gonna try to head to the door entrance, and the entrance is actually at that location.
So they're
So-
asking,
To move
on
the,
this,
Yeah.
on this one, it's moved to Richmond, move to
it
this.
can be, that's no problem, but it's put there just because of the entrance.
I understand that is an issue.
That's even better.
So he's also willing to put Richmond Hill overall.
But I think we should change his entrance, if we change the entrance door,
So the way.
The entrance door is the far left.
because see, because when we were talking to the workshop, it was in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's what we, Richmond Hill in the middle would have made it all look good, and Richmond Hill would have been there,
Exactly.
and you would have your door going in, and that would.
Right.
So if y'all like it spread out, he's willing to put Richmond Hill where Richmond Hill will reach.
I can center it if that's something that is gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, I think that's a bit over.
But you're saying you can't center the Richmond Hill to go over the coal.
No, that's no problem, I can, that's no problem. If it's gonna be,
Reach an agreement there?
I have no
So
problem.
just to make sure, sir,
Yes, sir.
we're going to put the word Richmond Hill over where
Right
it says
down the
coal pier.
center, exactly, right there.
And take it off of the liquor, take it off of the liquor.
Yes, exactly, move it to the center.
And that will require a variance, correct?
Yeah, yes, because it's spread out, there's three different sizes.
Okay. Who wants to make that motion? Let's make sure we get that wording correct. Christie,
You want me to make the motion?
is there a motion to approve this with a variance?
I make a motion that we approve it as long as he takes the words Richmond Hill and moves it to the center entrance, or the center space, and keeps the other words liquor, cold beer, and wine, cigars on the three separate spaces.
Option one, approved in option one, moving the wording Richmond Hill to overproof.
It would basically be this one, and just moving liquor over and moving wine and cigars over.
People want warm here.
I think it's there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But another.
Yeah, so on our-
Mine's not cold.
So let me amend it, Mayor, so that it would be under option A. We would just be moving the words Richmond Hill over cold beer in the middle.
Councilmember Cox has made a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilmember Fussell. All in favor? Motion carries. We weren't that bad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mustafa.
I hope to see you guys more. I'll let you know.
As with flying colors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, the last thing I
The
have
worst
is
English I can ever
the
do.
ARB Planning Commission verbal report. The October 10th Planning Commission meeting was canceled, no agenda item. The October 24th, they approved revised building elevations for Event Patel on the gas station at the corner of Harris Trail and Timber. They ended up raising the building a little bit. The original design really didn't have anywhere for them to put any kind of signage. So they raised the height of the building about 4 feet, and they went from the white hardy in that area is the white stucco. It matched, same color as the hardy. That's what planning commission approved for.
They didn't change the roof lines on the door.
They changed the roof lines a little bit on the dormers over those. It looks good. And then they used the same color paint on the hardy and the stucco, so you really don't see the difference
They
there.
were just a little bit on the, it seemed to be out of balance. But not doing it.
They did it for signage. So planning commission approved that. The next thing they did, they approved a site plan by Beacon Builders for multifamily development referred to as Sterling Commons North. This is inside the Richmond Hills Plantation PUD. It was already designated multifamily in the PUD. It's a small parcel as you turn it off the Harris Trail on the left. And then the next one they approved was for the same developers, and it's called Sterling Commons South. This is the parcel straight across the street. Both of them were already designated multifamily. They had asked them a condition, they put a condition on it for them to add a covered bus stop for the kids. It didn't meet our new requirements because of the amount of units, but they agreed to do it anyway. That was the one condition the planning commission approved.
Well, they agreed to some type of a playground as well.
they asked them if they would put that, they didn't put it as their condition or anything, they said they were looking at an area to try to add something, but they did condition to put the bus stop. So they're gonna coordinate with the school board to see if they need one on both sides, or just between the bus and gonna come in to it.
Council, any other questions?
They also approved the building elevations, it looked the same on each side. That was all they had.
Is that all?
That's all I can.
Thank you, sir. Before we adjourn, I'd like to extend our thanks to staff and all of our businesses and civic organizations for a very successful trunk or treat. We had 2,000 hungry children there, and we also thank the community for their patience as traffic was impacted. We got the police out on the scene, directing traffic as soon as we could, knowing that it was needed, and we'll certainly work to provide for better traffic control in the future at all our events. We're in a very good position. Anything we do in the park probably has about double what we used to have, and certainly more than we expect. So we're learning. And but Don, that thing was well done. So kudos to you and your staff, especially. Thank you. Council, anything else?
On the park trail, the concrete repairs, how are they doing? Are they just about done?
Council, hearing no other business, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Councilmember Scholar. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Ward. All in favor? We are adjourned. Thank you.